Former Thai Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra being held at the Bangkok Remand Prison after receiving a one-year prison sentence from the Supreme Court earlier today. Well, that's another major blow for the powerful family that has dominated Thai politics for 2 decades. CNA's Saksith Saiyasombut tells us more.
It's yet another grand entrance for a man who has influenced Thai politics for the last decades like no other. This isn't the first time Thai ex-Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra is appearing at court, but the verdict the Supreme Court would deliver against him marks probably the lowest point in his political career. Thaksin was sentenced to 1 year in prison because his previous hospital detention from August 2023 to February 2024 was deemed unlawful. The judges said the 76-year-old has embellished his illness and his hospitalization therefore could not be counted as time served. Thaksin has survived various legal cases since his return from self-exile 2 years ago, with his supporters saying that they are politically motivated. But the probe into his hospital detention was the last remaining one. His commuted jail sentence of 1 year would begin anew now, and instead of his limousine, Thaksin was taken onto a prison van. The past couple of weeks have been a pretty bruising experience for Thaksin Shinawatra, and the sentence by the Supreme Court marks the peak of it. Many observers are wondering how greatly diminished his influence on Thai politics is, and whether or not we are seeing the beginning of the end of his clan. Thaksin's daughter Paetongtarn was sacked by the Constitutional Court earlier this month, found guilty of violating ethics and integrity clauses in her leaked phone call with Cambodian ex-Prime Minister Hun Sen in the middle of a border conflict. Then the family's governing Pheu Thai party lost control of the government as parliament voted for their rival Anutin Charnvirakul as the new prime minister. Thaksin briefly left the country last week, raising suspicion he would flee again, but against some expectations returned to Thailand just in time for Tuesday's verdict and faced the apparent downfall of his political dominance. Shortly after the verdict, Thaksin's team posted on his social media accounts that he humbly accepts the outcome and is ready to serve his sentence, before proudly listing his political achievements and influence and ending with a pledge to serve the remainder of his life for the monarchy, Thailand and its people, no matter what happens to him. His daughter, the recently sacked Prime Minister Paetongtarn, could barely hide her emotions over the jailing of her father.
เป็นประวัติศาสตร์อีกเรื่องหนึ่งนะคะที่มีนายกรัฐมนตรีคนแรกที่จะต้องจำคุกนะคะเรื่องนี้ก็อาจจะค่อนข้างหนักนิดนึงนะคะแต่ว่าแน่นอนค่ะว่ากำลังใจดีทั้งคุณพ่อและครอบครัวค่ะ
She later posted this photo of herself and her father, presumably taken inside the court building. The caption simply stating Dad. Saksith Saiyasombut, CNA Bangkok.